What's going on, guys? As you can see, the tank is set up, ready to go. I bought a bunch of stuff for it. We're gonna set it up tonight. Let me show you what I did with this real quick. So the doors and the hinges are on. I got the tank all clean. I cleaned out the inside of it. There's a bunch of paper towel debris on it that'll go away. Installed a power strip on the back. Now, there's one thing I'm worried about here. So if you could see here, I did put on the felt padding. However, there's quite a gap in the middle area. This tank is barely even touching there, which means this whole, I don't know if the floor is uneven or whatnot, but the top is like that. So I put a couple cardboard shims in the middle and certain other places, and I can't do this while I'm filming, but when I push the tank down, I think it's bending the stand, and hopefully once the gravel and the water get in here, it'll basically bend the stand, and this will even, the pressure will even it out, settle. I don't know. I hope that's not an issue. But I'm gonna put the gravel in, which I will show you in a second, and I got some stuff. And hopefully this will settle without cracking and exploding. I got 2 bags of top fin, just some regular, like natural looking gravel. It's 50 pounds. Got some water conditioner, bacteria. Got a bunch of river rocks out by this parking lot. I already cleaned them. Got some fake plants, and got the top fin version of the Python. This is a must-have for doing water changes and filling your tank up if you got a big tank. So yeah, it's worth every penny. I think it's like 55 bucks. But for now, we're gonna start cleaning the gravel and we're gonna put it in there. And I'm gonna take this kind of slow. I don't want to risk. I don't know if that space under there is a problem. I did have one time when I had the 40 breeder in Oregon. I had it on the metal Imaginarium stands, and that tank was only touching on the edges. I mean, you could completely slip a card in on the front and the back. So I don't know. I'm just gonna start putting some weight on this and see what happens. Okay, got all the gravel in, and after putting 50 pounds of this gravel in, the space between here is pretty much gone. So something is settling, and I've watched videos where people have tanks just sitting on cinder blocks on the end, so I think it's fine. All 4 corners are touching the stand. There's just spaces in between, but all 4 corners are touching it, and I think that's what's important. But definitely like this gravel. Looks more brown on the camera. In real life, it's a lot more whitish, but I like the natural look. I'm gonna start getting that river rock stuff over here and start scaping it a little bit, and then we'll fill her up. Okay, that's a quick aquascape I did. It doesn't have to be permanent, just trying to get it in there to set it up and make it look cool, I guess. It's all right. I still gotta put the plants in. Once I fill it up with water, I'll put the plants in. But we're gonna go unbox the Python and hook that up to the sink and start filling it up. Okay, here's what comes with the Python. I got the 25-foot hose. Seems nice and soft. You get a nice long gravel vac here. Gosh, it's gotta be 15 inches or so. And this is gonna go, it's kind of cool. It's got a little grate on there, maybe prevent your gravel. This is going to go on there. I'm going to use this as a regular gravel vac. Technically, you're supposed to hook this up to the sink. To me, that just kind of wastes water, sucking water out of your tank. I just run it out the back door, either out back or out front. But this is going to go on the gravel vac. This hooks up to your sink right here, and they got a couple of different attachments on here so it'll fit. So let's see if I can get this hooked up. All right, it's filling up. I got way too big of a clamp on there. I need to get a smaller one. So there's the clamp, the tube. It's going over here. And that's how you hook it up. And this little knob, so what you can do is you just run it down first to get the correct temperature, then switch it, and then it'll go in your tank. And still have my laser thermometer, and the coolest I could get this was 82 degrees. It won't even get any colder than that. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna need a heater in this tank in Arizona, but we'll see. It's filling up pretty quick. All right, guys, it's all set up. Did not have any issues. Water's already pretty clear because that's what happens when you use gravel and not sand. I did block out one strip on each hood, and it's still bright as hell. So yeah, I blocked out a strip on that hood, and it's still freaking... It's a little bit darker in person. I think the video makes it seem a little bit brighter, but... I'm kind of liking the Aquascape a little, not bad. It'd be cool. Yeah, apparently, definitely, it's pretty stable. It's not shaking. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get another filter. I don't think that's enough. There is some water movement on this side, but with having a bunch of cichlids, you're definitely probably gonna need another filter than that one. But I already added bacteria and water conditioner and whatnot. And yeah, I guess the next thing to do, I'll just let this run for maybe a day or two, maybe get a fish tomorrow or the next day, I don't know. I know everyone's gonna get, let it cycle. With this big of a tank, I can easily get one small Oscar in there, and he's not gonna produce that much ammonia. We'll see, I'm not decided yet. But I'm definitely gonna let this run overnight. Obviously, it's 9 o'clock. I'm freaking tired, and yeah, pretty excited, pretty stoked. Here's my view, sitting on my couch. I get to just stare at this every night now, get some badass fish. All right, guys, that's the video. Thank you, as always, for watching, and a bigger thanks for sticking with me for the last year, for moving from Idaho back to Arizona. I wasn't making a video for a long time. Then I made a video, and then again, not for another 6 months. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I actually do. I'm not going to lie. I make money off this channel. I don't make much money off of YouTube per month, but every little bit helps, especially in this day and age, and y'all know what I'm talking about. But let me know what you guys think. What should I put in here? It's a 55. Got a lot of options. I really kind of want to get an albino Oscar. I've never grown one of those out before. I think that might be cool. And I think I'm definitely going to go with an albino Oscar. But give me some ideas for tank mates. I think whatever I get needs to be smaller than the Oscar, because I want the Oscar to be the boss. And I'm not feeding them live food. They're all going to get flakes and pellets, so as to not make them any more aggressive as they are. So I'm thinking convict, firemouth, green terror, Jack Dempsey, whatever. Or just grow out one Oscar. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, okay? And that next video, we're throwing in the fish.